welcome back to a brand new video, and today we're going to be taking a look at a few different ways you can go ahead right off the bat if you're brand new to Forza Horizon 5 or if you got your money taken in Forza Horizon 5, how you can go ahead and make more money. We do have more videos coming down the road that aren't regarding money and pretty much different ways you can go ahead and make Forza fun. I know that's something that's been asked a lot as many people burn out on this game, but we do have a lot in store in these coming weeks, so make sure you turn on those bell notifications to stay tuned for when I upload all that. But anyways, for today we're going to be taking a look at two main methods. One of them involves auction sniping, which comes later in the video. As I often do, I tell you guys which cars are the good ones to buy. Ooh, they finally updated it for the Christmas festival. That's crazy, because I remember when they did this last year, people were actually still having fun on the game, but now here we are a year later. But anyways, the auction sniping will be later in the video. I'll be telling you guys which cars to go ahead and purchase, but the first things first, it is a bit of an AFK thing, but not completely. I don't want to mislead you guys. It's not as AFK as the last patch for the Super 7 we had was. You do still have to restart the race every 30 seconds. There isn't one that exists that automatically restarts for you. Unfortunately, I am working to see if I can get my hands on one of those, but at the moment this is the best that we have. It gets you about 9 or 10 skill points if you've maxed upgrade your car every minute. So I'm going to show you guys how we go ahead and start that. So first things first, you want to head on over to cars. You can use any car, but for the best result, you're gonna want to use the Lamborghini Sesto Elemento Forza Edition, which looks like this car right here. But again, you can use any car that you want. It's just you won't get quite as many skill points. So if you want to save up a bit of money through doing this method, and then once you're able to afford the Sesto Elemento, get it, that's what I recommend doing. But again, you can do this with zero money in your bank account. And then you want to head on over to the Creative Hub, Event Lab, and Event Blueprints, and you're going to actually search for one in the share code section, but I'm going to show you guys what you're going to search. But before we go any further, we do have a sponsor for today's video, which has modded accounts if you don't want to do any of this. But if that doesn't interest you, just skip 30 seconds. But for the skill point farm, it's right on the screen right here. This is the best one to use. However, unfortunately, sometimes this one doesn't show up for people. So if that one doesn't show up for you, we do have a second one, I believe, which is right here on the screen. It takes a little bit longer, but one of these two will for sure work for you guys. So go ahead, try them both out, and then once you've searched those up, make sure you favorite them so that you can come over to your favorites and you can load it up very quick every single time. And then you're going to launch it, and with whatever car, I recommend using your fastest if you don't have the Forza Edition Sesto Elemento. You're just going to select it and load into the race, and then there's a few things you're going to have to do. So for your difficulty settings, you want your steering to be on auto steering, just like this. I'm going to keep mine on silent because I'm not actually going to do the event. And then you want shifting to be on automatic, and those are the only two things you have to change, and then you can back out and you can go ahead and start the race. I'm going to quit out because I'm not going to waste any more of your time. We're going to get to the second part of the video, but pretty much once you finish one race, you just click restart and you do it all over again. You can rubber band your controller, whatever you want. You get about 9 to 10 skill points every single time, which you can spend on your car's mastery to unlock super wheel spins, XP, different amounts of things, but it is useful to have unlimited skill points in this game. Now for the second part, come and follow me to the festival, as I am going to be showing you the best cars to purchase, whether to sit on them or auction snipe. There are still a lot of cars going up in price, so we're going to take a quick look at some of those today. And the first one we're going to be taking a look at is the Toyota Trueno, as this car will probably rise to about a price of 5 or 6 million credits, because that's what it was before the auction house reset. That's the beautiful thing about the auction house resetting, is we roughly know what lots of these cars prices are going to get capped at. It's a very nice, we pretty much saw into the future with the previous one, because right now these are selling for 700,000. So if you can get any for that price, I recommend buying it and holding on to them until they go up to a couple million. If you only want to wait till they hit a million, 2 million, absolutely fine. It's however much you want, but I guarantee you in a few weeks these will be up to 5 or 6 million credits, as that's where we saw it in the past. So now is an amazing time to be searching for cars because it's not too competitive and you can get your hands on quite a few. As you saw, I have about 30 of these because I know this is a car that is worth purchasing right now. There's one for 11,000. I don't know if I'll get my hands on it, and as you can see, I got my hands on it for 11,000 credits, and that's an insane amount of profit. Just because no one else is really searching for these, I wasn't even that quick, but that just goes to show you guys can go and make a lot of money by searching for these cars, because people put them up for next to nothing. The final car we're actually going to take a look at is the Raesr Tachyon Speed, as for a different reason actually than last time. This car is currently selling for 20 million, or not really selling. I'd say 1 in every 5 of these sells. If you're lucky, yours will sell for 20 million. However, people are able to post them for 20 million right now thanks to the auction house reset. This car is worth about 10 to 12 million credits. However, right now people can post for 20 million because that's what its base price was when it launched into the game. That's what people could sell it for, so it reset to that, obviously. That being said, they're not really selling out, so now's a good time to look for these cars for about 7 million, because people will put them up for less than 20 million if they've had to list it a few times. Or the other reason cars get listed cheap, maybe someone who has a lot of credits is trying to give one to a friend. There are just a lot of reasons, modded accounts dumping them. So what you want to do is just search a little bit cheaper for these cars, because they're not worth 20 million, so chances are lots are going to come up under 20 million, and that's a good time for you to swoop in and steal and purchase them for anything under 7 million. I wouldn't go above that because it doesn't really seem worth it at that point, because guaranteed this price will fall on these cars and then you'll be stuck making not nearly as much profit. So I recommend 7 million, even less. No matter what you have, just put that towards the car and it absolutely will be worth it. But there's 2 cars for you guys today. One that will be a bit of an investment. If you have less money, you can purchase the Trueno, but if you have a bit more money, I'd say go for the Raesr, because you can sell that pretty much immediately. Anyways, boys, that is gonna do it for this video. It's a bit of a quicker one today. We have a lot of new Forza content, including stuff you can do on Forza to keep yourself entertained. If you're much like me and you've kind of run out of ideas on what to do on the game, then stick around for that video. But as always, let me know if you made it all the way through to the end. We'll see you boys in the next one. I'm out. Peace.